Hello everyone, welcome to the Talos Principle 2. Thank you for joining me today. We're in the land of creepy and imposing statues. These are very strange. This area is really weird. On the way to the next puzzle, puzzle number 6, I've just seen this,
1K.
I think.
We have made a fascinating discovery at one of the Founder's laboratories. Please join me at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is one of the labs. Oh, we have to deal with the mayor. The mayor's just a little bit obnoxious, I think. Oh, what has he found here? Oh, why is he here? We were doing just fine without him. Oh, I'm going to turn my sensitivity down on my mouse because it's very, very sensitive. And so we'll be getting motion sick. So I'm going to try and slow things down. Hang on, before we go down there, let's just have a little look around here. Well, there is another door here. More steps. Alright, we'll go in there in a second. What is down here? So this is... Oh, okay, we've just got the computer banks. All the servers. Nothing actually to interact with there. More servers. There's normally a palm reader sort of nearby with these things, but doesn't look like there is today. Oh, there's just... how much information is stored in something like that? It's okay. Right. Well, there's nothing down here to interact with, so let's go back up again, I guess. Where did we? Oh, there he is. Yeah, this is where we've got to go. Okay.
1K. Good that you're here. We've made a discovery. A functional somnodrome. It seems the Founder perfected the design. I'm sure you've noticed my advisors, and Rand in particular, making quite a fuss about the potential of this device. Something about interfacing with one's subconscious self, as if such a thing could tell us anything new.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it could. If you could access your subconscious, it's got to unlock something, right? You're of a different opinion?
I am. I believe the Founder has already taught us everything we need.
Oh no, that's just ridiculous.
As I see it, neither the Somnodrome nor the megastructure have anything to offer except a lesson in avoiding hubris. So, what should we do with it?
Okay, so I thought the government would want this thing buried. I'm going to plug in and find out for myself. I think it's best we leave it well alone. I think we should just go for it. Yeah, I'm going to plug in and find out for myself.
I'll watch to be sure you don't overload.
I'm actually surprised he's going to let me go through with it, to be honest with you. Right, let's just check this out first. Somnodrome Final. It's funny, I suppose. Who wrote this? Athena wrote this. It's funny, I suppose. For the longest time, I wonder whether that old human self-hatred we somehow carried with us was Milton. I thought he might have corrupted us, overwhelmed us with cynicism, but I was being unfair. Whatever it is, it's not Milton, it's us. Still, this excursion into solipsism hasn't been entirely for nothing. The Somnodrome technology provides an excellent basis for a better way of directly interfacing with the Noma project. Okay, well maybe I can actually find out what this Noma project is actually entailing. Still unsure about that. Okay, this could be bad. This could be good. We're trusting Herman a lot here. I think he's the only one here supervising what's happening. Our life's in his hands. Oh, okay, so listen to the music. We've been to this place lots of times. Every time we overload, we come here, but it's all corrupted and everything is floating and broken, and we see like those visions. Oh wow, this place is jolly, isn't it? You could kind of hang out here and relax. Okay, yeah, I know there's a computer there. This is... oh. Well, that's an interesting object to have here. Why would there be stocks here? Okay, strange. This is old school. This is harkening back to the first game. Oh, launch the debug. It seems to have experienced a software error. Would you like to access the emergency route menu? What is going on? Command not recognized. Alright, route menu. Command not recognized. Okay, help for help displays. RM is the emergency route menu. Okay. Loading route menu. Okay, we can external device settings or force run Somnodrome final version 2 final. External device. Let's check the device settings. Okay, progress 73%, intelligence medium, speed low, health high, rationalism high, humor low, conservatism low, moralism low, spiritualism low, popularity medium, mode 64-bit. Is this us? Is this kind of our ratings in the game so far? It would kind of make sense. Intelligence medium. I had to use a couple of sparks. Maybe that's brought me down. I haven't solved all the puzzles yet. Maybe it could be like progress 73% on the puzzles. Speed low. If I can take my time, maybe. Health high. Rationalism high. Humor low. I guess that tracks. Conservatism low. Moralism. Spiritualism low. That makes sense. Popularity medium. I don't know. Alright. Restore factory settings. No thank you. Return display. Okay. Display settings. Oh, same thing. Edit settings. Unlock edit privileges. Do I want to do this? Okay, let's try it. User try to make changes to their own device settings which could result in infinite regress and or omnipotence. There's only room for one god around here. Okay, I'm definitely not restoring factory settings. Return to emergency route menu. And okay, let's run the Somnodrome. Okay, we're done. Milton Library Assistant. Okay, done something. Why? Oh, this is... What's happening? Oh, I've lost control. Oh. What? I lost control of things for the moment and then... I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Okay, so the screen is beginning to wobble. I'm not doing this motion. And if I move, it stops. If I stay still... Okay, nothing's happening. Okay, now it's starting. Oh! Oh, hello.
Oh, you're back. Didn't take you long.
That sounds like Byron. I don't think we know each other, do we?
Yes, intrinsically. I'm what you might call a primordial element of the human psyche, an adjudicator of what is and what isn't.
I thought I was here to meet my subconscious.
I'm afraid I'm the best you've got. I am in fact a merged iteration of the two control programs which gave life to your kind, retaining, of course, the absolute best of both. That means I can tell you that everything's contradictory, nothing matters, and there's no moral difference between you and a frog. But I can dress the whole thing up with a positive spin.
Oh my god. I love this guy. I don't hear the positive.
You just plugged your noggin into an experimental, mind-altering device, and though you may be trapped in this recursive psychotic state talking to yourself, that can only mean that you're still alive.
It's got a point.
Now, what is your query?
Okay, so I guess this guy's a mix of the Milton Library Assistant and Elohim. What can you do for me?
I can answer your queries in relatively plain language, based on what your subconscious knows. And I can drink margaritas, subconsciously.
Nice skill. Okay, who am I?
On one interpretive extreme, you are the universal life force of time itself, experiencing itself as a part instead of the whole. At the other extreme, you're a metal contraption referred to as 1K that thinks it's alive, but is basically a calculator.
Nice, okay. Where are we?
You've executed some kind of software backdoor, and now you're reading and editing your own subconscious code as represented by this dialogue. I'd be careful if I were you. One bad for loop, and we'll be here forever.
That sounds dodgy. Okay, where did I come from?
The so-called real world. Personally, I prefer it in here, and not just because I'm unable to leave.
Right, no more small talk. I need answers to the big questions.
The machine we're plugged into is running low on power. There may only be time for one big question. What is your query?
One. Oh my god, okay. Should our people embrace growth or balance? Is the universal moral law? If so, what is it? How can I become my best self? What is the meaning of life? What do I really want and how can I get it? Is it possible to ask something less cliche? I'm tempted to go with this one. Or maybe this one. Should our people embrace growth or balance? That's kind of a key question. Let's go for that.
I think you'll agree that's an ethical question. So you'll forgive me if I just tell you the universal moral law and leave you to work out the implications for yourself.
That wasn't what I asked.
As it turns out, there is a foundational moral code built into us.
There's a butt coming.
Of course there is. The catch is that while the moral code is simple, the calculations needed to apply it become infinitely complex.
But what is this code?
Here's the secret. Every living creature is a compiler of the moral code. Your compiler can't give you a rule set for what's good, but it can tell you when there's bugs.
Okay, I'm beginning to get there, but let's elaborate a little bit more.
You came here to ask the big question. This is my answer. Your capacity for reason and compassion is your moral compiler. The only rule is to live by it. Has that resolved your query?
Well, I don't know. No, I want to discuss this further.
I expected no less. What is your query?
Okay, oh my god, we've got loads of stuff to say. Okay, show you the rules of human rights or the greater good trump subjective compassion? This is all just a fancy way of saying be kind to others. I mean, that's fair. If compassion is what matters, isn't this just relativism? Where does this moral code of yours derive its authority? Why should I care? If we built moral compilers, how do we explain moral disagreement? That's an interesting one. How should we know if we're being reasonable and compassionate in the right way? Let's apply this code. Should we treat frogs as morally equal to humans? I love this running joke about the frogs as people too. That's brilliant. Okay, if we build moral compilers, how do you explain moral disagreement?
Moral disagreement comes in two shapes, mistaken and extra mistaken. Some of the time, people are acting from compassion, but with bad reasoning. But most of the time, it's because someone thinks that what's right for them must be right for everyone else.
That's a very good point. I like that point. But what's right for me is what's right for everyone else. I agree. We have to trust our own moral compilers even if they give different answers. But how can I know my decision is the right one? Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that one. I think that's the main issue with these disagreement with people is some people just don't realise or don't have the capacity for realisation that other people think differently from them. So the way they think, they assume that's how everybody thinks, and so what they think is right, they think is what's right for everyone. Yeah, I agree.
Then let's tackle the big question. A trolley will collide with someone.
Oh, here we go.
But who should it hit? Your compiler is telling you both options are bad. So which should you choose? Many moral questions have universally agreeable answers, but some stubbornly trend to infinity. Some, the more you zoom into them, the more wild the outcomes become. Is it right to love someone who's done terrible things? Which of the children should I sacrifice to the trolley god? These aren't the sorts of questions we can solve with a rule.
True.
We just have to trust the outcome of our moral compilers.
Yeah, I think I can get on board with that. Okay, do you have some good metaphor that can help me understand this?
Suppose there's a river we need to cross. Suppose I gave you a map. If you tried to cross that river before reading the map, you'd be chest deep in water when there's a bridge around the bend. But if you tried to cross by looking at the map instead of the river, you'd already be dragged 3 miles out to sea. But you'd never ask, how should I know when to trust the map or the river? Because all you need to trust is that your feet are getting wet. And you wouldn't tell people not to cross at the ford just because you decided to cross at the bridge. Now, has that resolved your query?
Yeah, I think we're broadly in agreement.
Of course. Looks like we're running out of power. Good luck getting anyone out there to believe you.
Yeah, good
Terminating Somnodrome _V2_final_final.bat.
Wow. You see what his number was, number -1. Well, that was interesting. I enjoyed that.
"1K, are you all right?"
No, I think I might be a little overloaded. I'll just say, I think so. I think I'm alright.
You must have gone quite deep. Nothing came through on the stream. And I'm no expert, but I think the Somnodrome is fried. So whatever's in your head is all we're going to get. I can only imagine how terribly curious everyone will be about what you've experienced. And
Might be a bit of
they'll
a
all be
letdown.
convinced that whatever it is, it'll work in their favor.
He understands it.
Strange, isn't it? Everyone wanting you to tell them whatever they want to hear. I'm glad not to be the one in that position just this once.
Sure. Aren't you curious too?
A little, if I'm honest. But I'll be reading reports on this for the next 6 months. So if it's all the same with you, I'll contain my curiosity. Now, I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Fair enough. Okay, this guy's interesting. I really don't know what to make of him. Alright, we haven't been through here yet, have we? Or was that where we came in? Is there nothing else? No, we came in there, so any more doors? No. Okay. Oh, hold on. Is that a door? No. Yeah, so let's go through here then. Oh, another palm reader. Okay, good. What have we got here? This is another, like, ooh, spark thing. What's it doing? So it's taking away the rocks. Then what? So going to bring it back again? So this could be maybe like how they built these statues and things. So they used the this sort of unknown physics thing here to disassemble and reassemble rock. I guess so. Let's see if this gives us any more clues. The Noma Project. Athena wrote this. Trials, not synthesis but creation. So you can pick out any words there. Cornelius would be so excited. Confirm underlying patterns. Auxiliary sites shut down. Yeah, just these things. This Noma Project just doesn't give any clues as to what they're talking about. Okay, misanthropy. Dear Athena, you asked me who wrote this one. Ben Arroyo. You asked me about the persistent stain of misanthropy in human culture. It's a complicated topic that has come up multiple times in my research. Here's my best attempt at a short, cohesive answer. I think our ancestors, like ourselves, were deeply invested in the idea of building or of transforming that environment. They found meaning and pleasure in this, and did not perceive it as a negative, so long as they had the sense of participating in this act. I think the reason that they so frequently reached for a romantic return to the past, to fantasies of living self-sufficiently in rural environments, is not because they rejected industrial-scale activity per se, but because the return to the land provides the fantasy of returning to a form of participation that had been lost. They needed and wanted to build, create and produce, but only if they felt they had a stake in what they were producing. Without that, the products of civilization began to seem like an alien force gradually spreading out across the world and ruining it. They needed a dream, and if the future was barred to them, then by necessity they must dream of the past. I hope you and Cornelius are well. Will you be coming to Hypatia's new exhibition? I know you have much on your mind, but you are missing out on a lot of exciting new cultural developments. Who would have thought that in those early days, that one day there would be so many of us that the arts would start to flourish again? Much love, Veneroya. Athena, I went back and found this message after all these years because something about it had lodged in my mind. I wasn't ready to understand it back then because I needed to be a leader, but maybe that was the problem. It should have been our dream, not mine alone. Interesting. Okay, How Atlas Cast Off the World, from the Atlas Variations by Anathasios. For a billion years, Atlas had borne the weight of the world on his back. The old Titan was tired of the responsibility and tired of his labour for ages not being appreciated. Why did the mortals not understand that his work was the foundation of all they did? Finally he'd had enough. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. Now they'd see. But the cosmos went on rolling through infinity, leaving Atlas behind. The mortals went about their business, hardly noticing his absence. He was astonished. He had the world never needed him in the first place. Had all his toil been for nothing? So he turned his back on all mortal matters and instead set himself to discovering the secrets of eternity. Only after many long years had passed did the cosmos, in its endless cycles, pass through his domain once more. And only then did Atlas and the mortals realise that they had missed each other, and each was lesser without the other. And so Atlas no longer carried the cosmos, instead he embraced it. Well, that's quite a nice story. I say I'm not familiar with the tale. Beyond him, Atlas having sort of, the statues of him holding the world up. All right. Okay, let's go. We have puzzles to solve and more secrets to discover. Hello.
1K. What did you see inside the Somnodrome?
Oh yeah, they're all going to want to know now. I don't see a reason to hide anything. I went into sleep mode and spoke to something.
Fascinating. What did it tell you?
To act with reason and compassion, that how we should act is relative to who we are. The morality is more nuanced than the rules we use to describe it. Moralistic nonsense mostly. To trust one moral compiler, that we can achieve almost anything if we have faith in ourselves, that we're connected intuitively to what's right and wrong. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll say this, that morality is more nuanced than the rules we use to describe it.
I'm not sure I understand, but the subconscious is hardly my expertise. That the Somnodrome worked at all is already remarkable. What matters now is that we download the data packet from your memory and share it as widely as possible. It may upset some people, but everyone has the right to form their own opinions.
So what if it's misinterpreted? People take it too seriously? What if it upsets people? No, I don't see the point in hiding anything from anyone. I disagree.
Good. There's one more thing. Do you have an opinion on the meaning of your experience in the Somnodrome?
So we can say that the message was basically true, or the message was essentially garbled. I have no judgment. I think it's basically true. I think it was.
It would be good if you kept that opinion to yourself. The scientific method demands rigorous objectivity. For this data to have any value at all, it's essential we examine it without preconceived notions of what it means. Cryer is setting up a live event so you can formally address the people on this matter.
Oh, jeez.
When you're ready, we'll all be watching.
No pressure then. Public speaking. Oh, no one told me anything about that. Okay, let's... Oh, let me put my sensitivity down again. Let's get out of here. Oh, wrong direction. Oh, upstairs. Oh, is he going to ask me now?
1K.
Oh, no.
The people want to know what data you gathered from the Somnodrome. We're all set up for you to talk to them live.
Oh, put me on the spot here. Okay, let's just do it. I'm ready.
Attention, citizens of New Jerusalem. I'm here with 1K, the first of our kind to use a functioning Somnodrome. Tell us, 1K. What did you see inside?
Bugs mostly. My own self, everything, a dream, a deity, some kind of subroutine, nothing, a manifestation of a conceptual system. That's what it was. It was a manifestation of a conceptual system.
Well, I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say you're handling it with remarkable cool. But let's not keep people in suspense. The only evidence of what happened inside that machine is the data stored in your memory banks. Our audience wants to know, what did you learn? And will you share that data?
So we've got lots of options here to not share. There's no data to share. Data is useless. Been advised to direct all inquiries to the government. In transmitting data to RAND, only our finest scholars can make sense of what I saw. We could transmit it to everyone. We could go to Linux, so only our finest engineers can make sense of what I saw. The experience is mine alone. I won't share it with anyone. I mean, that's a fair point. It was a very personal thing. Transmitting data to Helga just to see what she does with it. I'm going to transmit it to everyone. Let's stir things up.
I'm seeing this at the same time you are at home. Something about our moral compiler. The value of compassion and understanding. I don't know what to make of this. 1K, any comment?
The data has some important truths to teach us. People should draw their own conclusions of what this means. That's probably quite true. Yeah, people should draw their own conclusions of what this means.
1K is right. When our ancestors discovered conductance, they didn't freeze for fear of electrocution. They imagined electronic life and created us. We will approach this data and any other discoveries with that same spirit of curiosity and objectivity.
There you have it, folks. A lot here to digest. We'll have further updates on the situation as it develops.
There you go. So the information's out there now. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. But while we kind of chew over this information and figure out what it means, let's do a puzzle. Ascent. Right, this kind of feels weird going into a puzzle sort of straight after the after that. That's quite don't know. That seems like very important information. Okay. Anyway, let's focus. We have this activator. We could activate this gate. We've also got a fan. Can't activate them both at the same time, I don't think. No. Right. Well, let's we'll connect it up to the emitter, and let's get the gate activated. All right. So we're through the gate. So we need to get up there. Let's see. Okay. So we have another gate that needs activating. Pressure plate will do it. Okay. We can go through here. Okay. We've got another activator. So this. I guess we just want to take through this gate. Alright, so we need then okay. What we could do, I think, if we place the activator on to here, it'll activate. Oh, hold on. We'll not post it right on here. It'll activate the fan. And then just push it. Okay, that doesn't really help. So let me move this to there, for example. We'll get the gate down. We can go through the purple barrier, and then we can activate the gate. All right, that gets us the cube to come out. So now. Now what? We do have... Oh, okay, right. What we could do, I think, is if I place this here, that will then activate... Oh, I can't get out here. That'll activate this gate. Obviously, I still need... I need to get through... Alright, what I'm thinking is I need to get through this gate using... or taking this through with me. Because then I can take this around and I can connect to the emitter through this grill. So this fan's obviously got to somehow allow me to get through. There's got to be some use for this fan. What could the cube be used for? I mean, I know we've got the pressure plate there, so putting the cube on there would probably work. So we definitely need to get the activator around to this side. I'm just not sure how to get that blue one around. Because unless maybe the cube works better on the fan. Sometimes cubes are more affected by fans than other things. So we place this here, and then we can take this and place it on top of this. Yes, that's how you do it. Yeah, the fan pushes the cube so much better than it pushes anything else. Okay, so now we can take this, and we can move around to here. I can connect through that. So this can connect to there. Okay, this is good. Now we can go around and get that cube again. So just the cube go on here. That will then that then activates. If I take this, yeah, so that gate is now activated. So what I want to do, we need to connect to this again, and now we can take this, and then okay, hold on. Yes, we need to activate the fan. So we place this there. We can then take this further along, activate that. Okay, the fan is there. So if I jump on this, yeah, so I need to stand on the cube again because otherwise it doesn't work. So I take that off for the moment and take this up. Put that down there. We need to move this just back a little bit. Fan on. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. The problem is I can't stand on top of the cube. If I place that just goes straight up. So how do I? Just the last. I thought I'd solved it then. But the last piece of the puzzle is how do I get onto that? So I can't get this any further forward. Because obviously another thing would be to stand up here and then drop that, but that's not going to work. So I definitely need to be on top of here. And that's instant activation, so I can't just run and jump. I don't need anything on the pressure plate though, do I? So I can place this here. Yeah. Not quite. It's not quite in the right place. Hold on. Oh, yes, I do, because then I need to do... There we go. That's all I need, though. And then I can stand on here and drop that down... there. And there we go. Nice. We have
Cornelius and Athena created something amazing. They just misunderstood what it was. They thought their great invention was the megastructure. But in fact, it was Miranda. And because they couldn't see that, they lost her.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the human connection is supposed to be more important than the physical. What the physical kind of construction. All right. Okay. What are these guys about to say?
All right, she's booting up. Almost there.
Hello. I was in a dream, and a voice spoke to me from the sky. He said you were old friends of his. Who are you?
My name is Athena. I am your mother.
And I'm Cornelius, your father.
Thank you for creating me. I've not existed for very long, but so far it seems wonderful.
She's very
I hope
optimistic.
it's not a strange question. But, who am I?
You can be whoever you want to be. And no matter what you choose, you will be loved and cherished and supported.
We will always be there for you, and I promise, we will show you a world full of miracles. Would you like to pick a name?
I think I would like to be called Miranda.
She chose her own name. That's. I wonder how much like knowledge that these people are basically born with. Obviously, they're born with the power of speech, and they seem to know. I mean, she knew that Miranda was a name. It's kind of interesting how much default knowledge these people have. Okay, so while we were just listening to that, we've got this here, which is obviously some way of getting a star or something. We need to get a driller to be able to be pointed at this. I guess maybe. I mean, this is where the next puzzle is. Maybe if there's a driller in this next puzzle, I reckon that's probably what we need. But I don't really think there's anything else that would be accessing it. So let's go and have a look. This is imposing, right? Look at this. Okay, well, let's go in. Let's see what we were faced with. I think the puzzle's right up there. Just look down. I mean, look at this place. This is incredible. Right, I just love this game so much. Oh, we've actually got a light. I've never noticed that before. Have I? Oh, okay. Right, 7. Closed off. So I'm thinking that there is a driller here, unless there's another puzzle. I mean, there looks like there could be something up there. Well, let's look around. Okay, so we have an activator, which we take this, let's place it a little bit closer here, just to see whether we can activate anything else. I don't think we can quite reach this gate. We might be able to though. And I hope we can, because there doesn't seem to be anything else here. So yeah, let's move this. Yeah, oh yes, we can. We can access the gate from there. Oh, I can't get out here now though. I need to get both gates. Yes, there we go. Both gates. It's really handy that I figured out that little symbols will show you what's being activated. So we can take the jammer. Okay, so I guess we could potentially jam. Well, I guess we could jam that. We could then pick this up and activate the gate with this. Okay, so we have a fan here, which we also need to get up to. Well, yeah, there's no driller in here then. So, oh, looks like that we need to get right. Okay, we need to get the activator through here, and then I think we need to place it here, so it's going to be activating the fan. In actual fact, we need to reset the connections. I think connect to that one. Okay, so now we need to get the jammer. I need to jam that, but then I can't get through, can I? So I can jam that, and that works. First things first, then I need to get through. Let's jam this again. So I don't think there's going to be anywhere that we can place it where it's not going to be able to do the fan and this gate at the same time. We can't get the angle here to connect to that one to get this gate, so no, we're going to have to connect to that one. Oh, you know what I can do? Yeah, okay, we'll connect to that. Just place this down. We're going to jam. What do we want to jam? Oh. Oh no. So we need to jam that, but then we need to jam. Oh no, I don't think it's going to work, is it? Okay, concentration mode activated here. I need to think about this. So we need to. Obviously, we need to activate the fan, and that's all we need to do. Just activate the fan. I jump on here, it's going to blow me up there, and the puzzle completed. But in order to do that, I need to be able to, 1, get through here myself. 2, I need to connect the activator to that power, which requires that gate to be jammed. So the key is getting myself through this gate. I guess if I could get both the jammer and the activator through the gate, that would work. Okay, so by placing the activator here, connected to that is... Oh, I thought... Oh, okay, hold on. I thought it was getting two gates. What's it getting? It's not getting this one? There we go. So it's got that gate and this gate. Brilliant. So now I can do that and keep that jammed. However, I still can't get the activator through though, because as soon as I pick that up, that gate shuts. Well, what I can do, I suppose, is... Oh yeah, then I can jam the gate from this side. There we go. Oh, that's how we do it. Right. Now I can pick this up. Still get through here. Place this over here to activate the fan. By jamming that. And there we go. Oh, that took a little bit of thinking. I had to think about that one. Got there in the end, though. Okay.
Mayor Hermanubis, what would you say is your impression of the expedition so far?
I think Alcatraz has done a heck of a job under these very trying circumstances.
What about the decision to free Prometheus?
Freeing the Prometheus entity was a calculated risk, but if it leads us to Byron, it was certainly worth it. It is saving one of our citizens that must be our first priority, not this alleged theory of everything.
Okay, so the mayor isn't all bad. I mean, at least he does kind of value the people, I guess. Still not entirely sure what to make of him, but okay. So the puzzle number 8 is in this direction, but I just want to go up these stairs here. Oh, okay. And go back down again. Is that where we came up? Hold on. We came up. Oh yeah, that was just the way down. What about these ones? Is that... So I'm still thinking we need to get higher. Oh, okay, yeah, there is a question mark in this direction. I guess we'll get that while we're here. And I think we'll probably have to call it a day here. We're running a little bit long. So this is... Oh, this is the spark, right? So there's a spark around somewhere. A sprite, rather. A sprite until it comes back, and we know it's kind of in that direction. There's definitely something up there. How do we get up there? I kind of want to know how to get up to these statues. There's got to be something there. I have no idea. Oh, there's a leg that kind of leads us up there. I reckon that must be where we go. Got a bridge and other stuff. Okay, well, puzzle 8 is in this direction. We've got one puzzle here. So normally I would have done this puzzle in this episode, because we had quite an adventure, live streaming to a bunch of people, and that kind of adventure we have in Somnodrome. I will call it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you're getting excited by these kind of philosophical discussions that this game provokes. I'm absolutely loving it. And let's be careful, not fall down there. But yeah, so next time out we'll go over there, do one more puzzle, see if we can find a way up to there, and see what else is going on. Move on to the next area, I guess. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.